Hello everyone. Welcome back to Random Awesomeness. Well, I have the bug to record and I still have some themes in my mind and some subjects I want to talk about. I'm going to put them out there, and that's why you're going to see again 2 or 3 videos of me in the same spot with the same clothes, because they're 5, 10, 15-minute videos. And as I had mentioned before, I have a lot to talk about. So thanks again, welcome back. And this video is going to be about exemptions, home ownership and exemptions. So when I first bought this house over 2 years ago, and 2 years and a couple of months, I was advised that I had to be in the home at least, I believe it was 2 years before I can go ahead and fill out the exemption paperwork, because I bought this house as a new rehab and there was nobody living in it when I purchased it. So I waited out the 2 years. I went to, I believe it was the Cook County Treasury, and I filled out the paperwork. They denied me. They said, oh, you don't have anything. Basically, I didn't qualify. I don't know all of the steps that I went through, but I'd be more than happy to look it up. If anybody needs it, let me know. But I found a shorter and easier way to do this. So a couple of months back, because I did this last year, you're supposed to do it from a certain time period to a time period. I believe it's like February, March, or April, but honestly, I'm thinking it's like March or April of every year when you can go ahead and submit these applications. They're not available all year around. If you reach out to these specific departments, they'll let you know, hey, this is going to be available on the website at this time. So long story short, I did all of that. I reached out to everybody. I paid attention to the dates. I put the alert and the email notification. It came through. I filled out my own paperwork. I must have filled out the wrong stuff, or I didn't know what I was doing. But let's just say it didn't help me out. I received a letter back saying, thanks for applying, but yeah, you don't qualify. They didn't help me out with anything. 3rd year down the line, which is now this year, is I bought my house in October. So it's been actually 2 years, October, November, December, January, February, March. So 2 years and 5 months now into my 3rd year. And looking for some information, I actually had noticed that how do you say it? I noticed I was looking up some information. So I was online, like always, Googling stuff. And I live in a village. Again, I'm not going to put names or anything out there, but I live in a village, which is in a township. So it's just the same thing as saying, like, here's the United States, and then the United States has all of these states in it, but it's the United States. It's the same thing with the township. So you have the township, and in the township you have the different villages. So I live in one of the villages, and I would always go to the village office, right, where you buy like your car sticker for the year and all of that type of stuff, right? So if you have issues with something in the house and whatnot, like, the township takes care of certain things. I did not know that there was an office that can actually help me with the exemption paperwork. So looking for some other information, I ran into the township office that my village falls into. And I said, I'm just going to call them just because. Why not? You know, let's see what services they offer, because I'm new to all of this. So I called the township and I said, hi, you know, blah, blah, blah. This is my name. I purchased a home here approximately 2 years ago, and maybe, you know, a couple of months. And I'm having some issues, or not issues, but I submitted a letter for my exemptions. I was denied, and I was wondering if you guys can help me with this. You said, oh, yeah, come on in. I said, okay, so you let me know how much is the charge for it, so I can obviously be ready for it when I take it in. And she said, no, there's no charge for this. We actually do this for free. I was like in awe of all of this, because I had received a letter from an attorney, or like, you know, these offices on the side that are like, hey, we've seen that address, blah, 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 qualifies for an exemption, and we'd be more than happy to do the paperwork for you. Give us a call at this number, obviously for a fee, because they know what they're doing, right? They've done this a million times. But I didn't know that the township of the village that you live in has a department that does it for free. So folks, reach out to the township and ask your township office if they actually do your exemptions for free, because mine does. They do exemptions, they do taxes, they have a program for the elderly folks. I didn't qualify for that because I'm not 55 or older, although I'm very close to 55. But I think it was 55 or older, and they have a handyman that will come to your house and help you with the things in your home to get it fixed and all of that. And again, they do even the taxes for you. She was so kind as to fill out the paperwork for last year for my exemption. She said, come back now, which I went last week, for this year that just passed. So she did 2020. And then now she did 2021, because obviously we just entered into 2022. And then she said, oh, and come back in August or September so we can do your taxes. I was like, what? Okay, I will definitely do that. So I put that on my reminders as well and my calendar so I can go ahead and do that. But if you all didn't know that you can get this done for free, call your neighborhood township office. Mine was 3, well, I'm not going to say 3, maybe like 10 minutes away. But the information and the services that they provide, especially if you're elderly in your township, reach out to them. They have a lot of great services and great, just service. I had great customer service in mine. Again, I don't know if you can say where you're at, what's your township, what's your village. I'm new to all of this YouTube recording, but again, just by letting you know to reach out to them, I'm sure you'll know where to call. Google it. I don't know if 411 services still exist, because I have not tried, because Google exists, but it might be out there. That's something for me to actually maybe go ahead and call 411 and see if that service still exists. Honestly, I have not tried it. But, for the folks that are up there and are not very tech savvy and just like, what's Google? But they do recognize what 411 is. Pick up your phone and just dial 411 and see if an operator calls, and they might be able to help you. Again, thanks for stopping by to Random Awesomeness, where I love to talk and just give out great information. It's a channel about building each other up and helping out the community, and about how I say everything, nothing, and a little bit of something. So be blessed, everyone. Thank you. Have a great day. And I'll be back when something else just pops into my mind, or I have a question myself and I need your assistance to go ahead and answer it. Thank you.